To deliver the closing remarks on SDG4, we have with us Ms. Abir Sassi. She is the founder of Abir Sustainable Advisory, a consulting company for sustainability and quality based in Tunisia, providing consultancy services for corporates and helping enterprises getting started in their sustainability journey. A textile engineer with solid international experience in sustainability, quality industrialization, and supply chain. Ambassador of Sustainable Development Goals around the world, she has an international social responsibility license. Let me welcome Ms. Abir Sassi for her closing remarks. Over to you, Abir.
Thank you so much, Aparna. Thank you for all the audience, for our great speakers, for the great speeches today about SDG4 topic. Thank you so much for Dr. Ruby Bakshi, Mr. Ramanan Ramanathan, Mr. John Gomez, Ms. Diamond Preston, Mr. Job Lazarus Okello, Mrs. Prerona Roy, Mr. Tonamso Maggio, and Mr. Lefteri Seritakis. Thank you so much. The topic was really great, and I'm so happy to make the closing remarks today for SDG4. As we know, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development is a plan of action for people, for the planet, and prosperity, consisting of 17 goals, with the fourth goal, SDG4, devoted to education, ensure inclusive and equitable quality of education, and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. So SDG4, its 10 corresponding targets and the education-related targets of other SDGs, notably those on health, growth, employment, sustainable consumption and production, climate change, constitute the core of single renewed education agenda, the 2030 education agenda. That is holistic, ambitious, aspirational, transformative, and universal, leaving no one behind. I do believe that SDG4 is the heart of all the Sustainable Development Goals. Why? Simply because it's linked and connected to the whole Sustainable Development Goals. When we talk about education, we talk about the whole Sustainable Development Goals. If we want to work on climate action, we need to involve it in education. If we want to talk about sustainable consumption and production, we need to work on it toward education. Me, for example, as owner and founder of Abir Sustainable Advisory, which is a consultancy for sustainability company, I work with students. I didn't hire employees with great experience because I do believe that students are the best people who can work on sustainability projects. And I want to give them coachings and trainings, and that's what I'm doing now. And it's ensuring a very positive impact on them, on the industry, and on my company. Why? Because students and my teams are students, and they have their own startup company, which is 6 Degrees based in London. They're studying from different universities, Cambridge, Oxford, Durham, and they're working at the same time with their studies on sustainability consulting projects. I do believe that they will be the future managers, entrepreneurs, ministers, astronauts. They will be the future leaders of the planet. So I'm giving them what I've missed when I was a student, because giving an employee with 30 years old, for example, new skills and try to change his mindset towards sustainability is a little bit difficult. But if you start talking about this topic with students and with pupils in primary schools, in colleges, in universities, the impact will be much more positive and smarter. The earlier we start working on these goals, the better we will have the results. If we want to work on 2030 agenda and work on sustainable development goals, we need to involve all the SDGs in education, because education is the baseline. We educate the new generation, so we are just giving them the power to manage better our planet. We are giving them the power to be the best leaders in the future. That's why education is too much important, and it's too much linked to the whole SDGs. If we want to work on climate action, we need to incorporate it in the universities. So that's why I'm working with students, because they're too motivated, they're very hard workers, and they are very receptive to the skills and to the new mindsets and attitudes in order to evolve with them and to be better and maybe the best managers later in their work life and in their career. I also offer internships actually in my school for students, engineers, students, as I'm textile engineer. So I'm offering some internships to textile engineer students actually in order to work with small and medium enterprises on sustainability projects, to work on the sustainable development goals and to prepare actions and to deploy the actions towards these sustainable development goals in the corporations. I do believe that if all entrepreneurs do that, they will have better results, they will improve their business, and they will participate really on SDG4, because you will make the education the key of success of your business, and you will allow the students to be brilliant, to have the correct mindset and skills, and to be prepared for their work life and the future career. That's why SDG4 is so interesting, and encourage all people to give the right attention to SDG4. Not only people, citizens, governments, corporations and businesses, because education will allow us in a smart way to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you so much again for being here with us today. So happy to be here in this event, so happy to be a member of GCPIT, and so proud as well. See you next time, and in the next topic, SDG5, gender equality, which is very interesting topic as well. Thank you, Aparna, Santos, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Abir, for joining us today and giving us the closing remarks. Thank you for all the good work you are doing, and thank you for supporting GCPIT in every way possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My pleasure, Aparna.